Welcome back to Business Rockstars. Now more from the Milken Institute Global Conference. Joining me now is Jason Lee, founder and CEO of Illuma, or Illuma, as you say. Say it for me.
Illuma.
Love it, love it. You just got done pitching your company at Milken. You did a 3-minute pitch, so we are going to put you on the spot.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of our entrepreneurs don't get to watch or hear a pitch.
Wow,
so
wow.
Here we go. You're in the hot seat. Let's
Yeah.
hear your 3-minute pitch.
Cool, okay. So, in one line, what we do is we basically help organizations better understand and predict patterns of behavior that affect them. And to do that, we're spinning off some fantastic technology. It has over decades worth of academic research behind it. And what, for me, makes our software so unique is we can take data, really any kind of data, and we self-organize it in 3D to reveal previously hidden patterns. Now, the reason that's important is that large private and public sector organizations are currently spending billions annually trying to uncover the rules linking human behaviors and business activities. And through data mining technologies, they try to find those patterns, such as, are these insurance claims fraudulent, or would these customers buy a product if it's marketed to them? But the problem they will face is that whilst computers are exceptional at computational analysis, they're still relatively poor at finding patterns in data. And so what Illuma does is it recognizes both the strengths and weaknesses of the human brain and information technologies. And we leverage the computational power of computers to turn those data sets and the insights that exist within them into understandable 3D patterns that our brains can then recognize. And our solution is so powerful that we actually have a proven ability to reveal new insights that all other methodologies and tools may miss. So we've been working, I'll give you an example, we've been working with RHP, who are the leading social housing provider in the UK, and they wanted to better understand the number of repairs associated with their properties. And we were able to reveal some unique insights that they didn't know about. So things like the age of the property, its size and its type, actually has no effect on the number of repairs carried out. This is a counterintuitive insight that had been missed by all other tools. And so for me, that really has profound implications for an organization's data stores in really helping to reveal new insights they're actually blind to. The market opportunity we're faced with right now is absolutely enormous. IDC predicted that last year, the cognitive and AI market was worth $8 billion. And over the next 4 years, it's going to grow to $47 billion, which is close to a 70% compound annual growth rate. And in order to reach that market opportunity, we've got an amazing team backing this. George is our chief data scientist. He's from the University of Cambridge. He's an expert in cognitive science and neurocomputational modeling. And Ian is our CTO. Ian is also an industry-recognised expert. He actually wrote the Ministry of Defence and NATO Enterprise Architecture Frameworks. And Bob heads up our research at the university. His computer science department actually ranked #1 in the country, according to the Guardian's League Table in 2014. But the quality of that team is probably best evidenced by some of our key achievements. We've won a global competitive bid with the MOD Home Office and Serious Organised Crime Agency. We've won 2 competitive SMART Awards in the UK. We were part of the Homeland Security Trade Mission with the British Embassy in Washington. And most recently, we've been chosen as one of only 2 AI companies globally to be part of the Founders Factory Accelerator in London. And that's being backed by the CSC Group, who are the 3rd largest private equity fund in China. They've just put in $400 million into AngelList. So we've got a great backers. And, basically, we're fundraising right now. We're looking for seed investments. And obviously, we're here at the Milken Conference to facilitate that. There you go. That should be 3 minutes. So
yeah, I can tell that you've practiced it before because you have got it down. No, that's very helpful to understand what goes into a pitch because there were a lot of things I could identify. You talked about the market opportunity. You talked about the team. You talked about some of your credentials and awards you've won, people who have backed you, establishing,
it's
again,
kind of
that
credibility.
credibility.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, what are some of those other key things that you have to check off in a pitch?
Yeah, I mean, the basic ones are, you've got to get it down into one line of what you do. If you can't write it on the back of a business card, you haven't got a business. You've got to explain it really simply, even if you're commercialising some academic research like we are. You've literally got to get it as one line. That's the first thing. The problem you're solving, what is it? You've got to solve a pain point. And, what is your solution? You've got to tell the investors. The investors want $1 billion market opportunity. That's what they all want. So you've got to tell them what that is. And obviously, they're looking for a team. They're not going to give an individual the money. So you've got to basically get people behind you who are going to help make this happen. And then the more experienced they are, and the more credentials they have, the better. If you've got any achievements, that's fantastic. Also, investors like to see use cases. They want to see that you've actually done something, that's worthwhile. So if you actually demonstrate that, that really helps drive it home. What comes out of this is that you've got to be really authentic. You've got to be passionate. You've got to be authentic. Often an investor will just, an angel investor has got nothing to go on. They've got nothing to go on. You've got no track record. You haven't got any sales. So what are they looking for? They're looking for you. What do you do you have the spark? Do you have that something extra? If they give you some money, you're going to give them some money back. So
you get asked a lot, how do you build this network? So what is your advice to the entrepreneurs?
It just takes time. You really have to work and work and work at it. And it's, young entrepreneurs need to learn is that, building relationships, you have to be authentic, you have to take time, you have to engage with those people and build that, not just a few emails or a few calls, but build that over extended periods of time so that when that person is there for you, you can say, look, hey, can you help? This is my pain point. This is who I want to talk to. And he goes, sure. I've watched you in this journey. I want to be there for you. And that's what it's about. It's about people. At the end of the day, business is about people. So
absolutely, well said. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the conference.
I will. Thank you.